Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Rebuilding in Recovery. My name is Tracy. I am a recovering heroin addict and a master's level therapist, and Rebuilding in Recovery is where I share my recovery stories and tips to help you build a happy and successful life after addiction. Check out down below the video for other ways that you can connect with me on my social media platforms or with my services. I opened up a free recovery motivation group last week. It's a virtual support group for people on the rebuilding journey in recovery. I give weekly challenges to help you cultivate that growth mindset and growth habits of highly successful people. We just support each other through this journey of helping to rebuild your life. I have a new piece to my Halloween decorations. Have you guys ever seen anything so freaking cute? These are pumpkins. These are little tiny pumpkins. At least that's what they told me. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I think I broke it more. Okay, before we start, take a second and hit that subscribe button. It's really easy, just like that. So today I am sharing with you guys how to find financial stability in recovery. The practical aspect of recovery, of rebuilding your life after addiction, is a really highly overlooked aspect. Treatment centers don't talk about it. The 12 steps don't talk about it. Nobody talks about it. These are the things that impact our life every single day. Our pay, our jobs, our credit. And if these things are not in good shape, then it's likely causing us a lot of stress, and that stress can lead to relapse. If you guys had seen my credit score when I first entered recovery, I think it was like 400. I had collections bills out the ass. I had been sued from one time when I got in a car accident without insurance. I owed somebody $10,000 from this accident. I tore up my credit in active addiction. You do anything that you can to get money. And I was pregnant and I needed to give him a place to live. I needed to support him financially. So I'm going to be sharing with you how I was able to go from a 400 credit score with $0 coming out of prison to being financially stable in the home that I own with my tiny little pumpkins today. The very first thing that I did fresh out of prison was get on a credit monitoring site. What these websites do is they tell you your credit score and they tell you everything that is impacting your credit score. It will tell you everything that you have in collections. It's very, very helpful and it's free. The second thing that I did was start contacting my collections companies. They just want communication. They will work with you. You don't have to give them $500 a month. I started out with monthly payment plans of $10 to $20 a month. I was a waitress working at a truck stop. I had no money. Another tip with collections bills is that you can make settlement payoffs. So if you do encounter a larger sum of money or you have a collections bill that's like $500, you can call them and say, if I pay this off all at one time, how much can I do it for? And they'll say, if you pay it in full today, you can do it for $250. So you don't actually have to pay the whole entire amount that they have listed. Settling does not impact your credit score as far as I know. Just a reminder, I am not a financial advisor. I am simply telling you what I did and what worked for me in my recovery. I was really surprised to find out also that the company that did sue me was very, very flexible with that. Some months I had to call and be like, I don't have any money to make a payment this month, and they were cool with that. You just have to communicate. Another thing that I did right away was meet with a bank. This was also free. And I said, I'm interested in buying a house one day, but my credit is very low. What can I do to raise it? And he told me what I need to do to build it and to fix it. The next thing I did was get a secured credit card. A secured credit card basically is a credit card using your own money over and over again. I pay them a $250 deposit and I use that $250 over and over again. And every time I pay it off, they report that to the credit bureaus. Another idea that is a good way to build your credit is to pay your monthly bills with that credit card. Credit companies want to see that you were using the credit card and that you are able to pay it back. So use the credit card to pay your monthly bills and then put your paycheck right into it to pay it off every month. That is my next tip, is to always keep your balances on your credit cards very low. Pay them off every month if you can. Do not say, oh, I have a credit card, I can go buy whatever I want now. That's not what this card is for. This card is to build your credit. You pay your monthly bills and you use your income to pay it right off every month, and your credit will build very quickly. Another thing that I did was Enlist Help. Maybe that looks like staying with a friend for a while. Maybe it looks like getting food stamps for a while. Maybe it's hitting a food pantry every now and then. Do what you can to get some help and to save money while you get yourself back on your feet. Another thing that you can do is get a high yield savings account. Online bank accounts are going to have a much higher interest rate than a brick and mortar bank. Brick and mortar banks have interest rates of like 0.03, whereas online accounts sometimes have 1.2 or even 2 point something. That's a drastic difference. So you will actually see noticeable extra money in your bank account if you have one of these online high yield savings accounts. And I did get one of those right off the rip, and I put like $20 a month in it, and every little bit helps. I also took a lot of side gigs, little things that are very easy to do, like inboxdollars.com or secret shopping. You go take your son out to dinner at Skyline and your meal is paid for and you earn $7 on top of it. Is that a lot of money? No, but it got you a free meal and it got you a few extra bucks, and that adds up. You're getting money for doing the things that you're already doing anyway. Check out ratracerebellion.com. I got a lot of my tips, a lot of my side gigs from that website. And then I just kept working towards a better job, towards a higher paying job. I started as a waitress, and then I moved to a factory, and then I moved to a mental health center, and then a hospital, and then to a therapist position. Keep working and moving forward. And the last thing, you guys, is just time. I remember feeling so frustrated. Like, I have been doing this for 2 years now and my credit has not budged, and it drove me crazy. I remember feeling like I would never ever get there, but you will. It just takes time sometimes. We are now 8 years later. My credit score is in the 700s. I have purchased 2 houses completely independently. I know that it is possible for you to get where you want to be with your credit. You basically just have to be really conscious of your credit with everything that you do financially for a while. That is all the tips that I've got for you today. My uploading schedule is every Saturday, but I do sometimes post some in between there as well. I really appreciate you guys being here, and I will see you in my next one.